and I say this every year, but it's true, we're really fortunate to have someone of Dr. Constantino's experience. Many of you may not realize this, but he is called on all over the country by other school districts as an expert on education, and I think we're lucky to have him, in my opinion. Sharon Cornelius from the United Way, who could not be here. Aaron DeGroft, who runs the Muscarelli Museum of Art. I don't think Aaron is here. Michelle DeWitt from the city of Williamsburg. Jim Golden from the College of William & Mary. Alan Graham and his wife Beth, who are here. Alan runs one of the coolest companies in James City County called Core 6 Precision Glass. And Alan has been one of our biggest donors. Alan, stand up, get embarrassed. Earl Granger from William & Mary. Jim Kelly, the chair of the school board, who's here. Paul Muse, who is the CEO of First Advantage Credit Union. Dean Niles from the College of Education here, who has let us use this great facility. And Jim Stevenson, who's here from Print Pack. Next, I'd like to thank our major donors. Obviously, this doesn't happen with a lot of dollars coming in the door. And I know many of you are sick of me calling you asking for dollars, but I thank you for bearing with me. I'd like to, in particular, to thank our major donors, First Advantage Credit Union. Paul Muse is here from First Advantage Credit Union. Alan and Beth Graham, who again have made a very sizable contribution from Core 6 Precision Glass. Senator Tommy Norman, who could not be here tonight. He's usually here, but he had a board meeting he had to be at. Apologizes for not being here, but he again made a large donation. And I'd like to thank Mark and Wilma Sharp for their donation, and everyone else who made a donation. I'd like to call up just for a quick minute Paul Muse from First Advantage Credit Union. Again, Paul is the CEO. For those of you who aren't familiar with First Advantage Credit Union, they're a real asset to our community that do really incredible things. And this is the third or fourth year in a row First Advantage Credit Union has been our major sponsor. And they are really into education and assisting education. So I'll turn it over for just a brief minute to Paul.
Thank you. Thank you, Dustin. How about we take a minute and thank Dustin. Without all of his hard work and really drive, this definitely wouldn't be possible. So thank you, Dustin. And I know Dustin mentioned the annoying phone calls, but I will tell you this one was not. So he gave me a call, and before he asked me, before you finished saying, would you support Teachers of the Year award, I think I said yes. I think I interrupted you before you finished. And the reason that is, I mean, I truly have firsthand experience seeing all of our great teachers at work. I have a child who's in the DJ, and so once again, I couldn't wait for you to finish. But that being said, it's really an honor for us at the Credit Union to support all of the teachers in our community. We really feel like without you, our community would not be as strong as it is. And to that, we would like to congratulate everyone who was nominated, and as well as those 3 winners here tonight. So thank you and congratulations.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Paul. Now I'd like to recognize some of our elected officials who are here. Jim Kelly, the chair of the school board. Kira Cook is here from the school board. Who else from the school board is here? See. Oh, everybody's here. Okay. Julie Hummel, Mary Miner, Holly Taylor, and Sandra Young. A lot of new faces, that folks that I don't know. Jim Beers is here as well. Did I miss anybody? Okay, great. Is Delegate Mason here? Monty's in the back. Thanks for being here, Monty. I saw John McGlennon is here. John, there's John. John is always here every year. John, thank you for your support. Judy Knutson from the City Council is here. Who else from the City Council is here? Paul Freiling's usually here. Is he here? Up there, there he is in the back. Anyone else from the City Council that I missed? And how about the Board of Supervisors? I know they are normally here, but a number of them had had conflicts today, and I don't think could make it. This is kind of a tough time of the year. But again, we thank everyone for being here. This is really an event that we all really look forward to. And you know, honoring teachers like this is something that we take a lot of pride in. So with that, I would like to turn it over to Dr. Constantino. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. Jim is next. The chairman of the board, Jim Kelly.
Can't keep them on script. This is one of my most favorite events of the year. It's great when you have elected officials coming together to recognize our teachers. It's great when you have the community support and the support that we get from our private sector coming out to recognize our outstanding teachers. It's just great to see. So tonight we'll be recognizing our 16 Teachers of the Year from the individual schools. One of the key characteristics of a Teacher of the Year is to desire to always get better, to always believe you can do a little better, to collaborate, to educate themselves, to try different strategies, to steal from others. All the teachers will chuckle at that one. To believe you can always improve. So to continue to raise the bar. So, you know, the Teachers of the Year, this isn't their culmination, this isn't their final. They keep moving forward. But we have hundreds and hundreds of outstanding teachers in our school system who live those ideals every day. So on behalf of the Williamsburg-James City County School Board, and as a parent of children who have or who are attending our schools, I want to thank all of our teachers for the great work they do every day. So we are privileged this evening to recognize several of WJCC's finest teachers. These skilled individuals exemplify the division's core values, and each day they pursue excellence and champion the success of their students. It is because of teachers of this caliber that our school division is known for being premier. I'd like to first recognize the 16 school-level Teachers of the Year. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Remain standing. We'll see how they follow directions. Sarah Sams from Bright Beginning, Teacher of the Year. James Goggin, Clara Bird Baker, Teacher of the Year. Fawana Wilcox, DJ Montague, Teacher of the Year. Marilee Ward, J. Blaine Blayton, Teacher of the Year. Heidi Meadows, James River, Teacher of the Year. Brian Cole, Matthew Whaley, Teacher of the Year. Andrea Friedland, Matoka, Teacher of the Year. Kelly Parsons, Norge, Teacher of the Year. Amy Gaunt, Rawls Bird, Teacher of the Year. Evelyn Jesse, Stonehouse, Teacher of the Year. Sherry Grant Vandergriff, Berkeley, Teacher of the Year. Deborah Kozlowski, Lois Hornsby, Teacher of the Year. Valerie Hart, Tawano, Teacher of the Year. Chris Ames, Jamestown, Teacher of the Year. Suzanne McCory, Lafayette, Teacher of the Year. And Katie McLaughlin, War Hill, Teacher of the Year. On behalf of the school board, I thank and honor all 16 school teachers of the year. Can we give them one last hand? Thank you. Once again, I'd like to thank the Superintendent's Business and Community Advisory Committee. We would not be here recognizing these great teachers without their generous support of this event and of our Teachers of the Year. It is now time to introduce the WJCC Elementary, Middle, and High School Teachers of the Year. Dr. Constantino. I'm used to saying that, right? Dr. Constantino.
Good evening, everyone, and I'd also like to just take a moment before we begin to thank the Superintendent's Business and Community Advisory Council. These are a group of people who are 150% dedicated to our school system, very wise people, great vision for what our community and our schools could be, and it is an absolute humbling privilege, quite frankly, to have an opportunity a few times a year to bounce ideas off of really smart community leaders who have invested time and energy and resources in our schools and in our teachers. And so I would be remiss if I didn't offer my thanks not only for this evening, but for all of the sage wisdom and the conversation and the counsel that we get from this group of people. It means a great deal to us. Thank you very much. All right. It is now my distinct pleasure to tell you a little bit about each of our Teachers of the Year. First, Brian Cole, WJCC's Elementary Teacher of the Year. Mr. Cole, would you please join us? Mr. Cole is a fifth grade teacher at Matthew Whaley Elementary School. He has been a member of the Whaley teaching staff since 2000 and has taught grades 3 through 5. Mr. Cole is currently the fifth grade team leader and has held numerous leadership roles during his career. As a member of the clinical faculty program, Mr. Cole uses his teaching expertise to serve as a mentor and contributes to the preparation and support of pre-service and novice teachers. He also co-chairs staff development and serves as a safety patrol advisor at Matthew Whaley. Mr. Cole's personal philosophy of teaching is rooted in his own past experiences. Because of the mentorship of one of his high school teachers, Mr. Cole believes that by giving students a safe, nurturing environment, they can take risks and work towards self-improvement. Mr. Cole's efforts are grounded in his belief that teachers make a difference and are responsible for encouraging students to be their very best. According to Mr. Cole, life is about change, which motivates constant reflection in his teaching practices. As a teacher who understands that 21st century learning includes the use of technology in the classroom, Mr. Cole engages students in innovative learning through daily use of computers, Quizdom, and iPads. His students are expected to present their knowledge by creating PowerPoint or Powtoons presentations. Mr. Cole also uses Quizdom remotes for daily exit tickets, which provide him immediate feedback on the day's learning. Principal Robin Ford says, as the leader of learning in his classroom, Mr. Cole sets goals with his students, involves them in engaging activities, often including technology, and encourages them to grow into responsible young citizens. Beyond his classroom, he mentors colleagues, shares his instructional technical expertise, and continuously engages professional learning to hone his craft. For his many talents, Brian Cole is at his best at the side of a student, guiding him to believe in himself, gain confidence as his skills progress, and find joy in learning. Congratulations on your recognition as Matthew Whaley and WJCC Elementary School Teacher of the Year. Mr. Cole, Brian Cole.